Greetings, I'm Lexo Bekauri and you're watching Daily English News Program on Channel 9. The annual NATO Week in Georgia kicked off with an event in Courtyard Marriott, Tbilisi on June 3rd. This year, the program of events will take place at various locations all over the country. James Apaturai, NATO Secretary General's Special Representative for the Caucasus and Central Asia, arrived in Tbilisi, Georgia this morning. State Minister for Euro-Atlantic Integration, Alexei Petriashvili, and senior guests have officially opened the event today. The goal of the visit of Mr. Apaturai is to prepare Georgia for the upcoming visit of the North Atlantic Council. We are pleased that the new government of Georgia continues reforms launched by the former government, James Apaturai said in front of the Georgian reporters during the opening. NATO Week will be concluded on June 10th with the NATO Youth Summit.
These are values which we will all term.
Before opening the NATO Week, James Apaturai met with the Parliament Chairman David Tusupashvili and discussed post-election period with him. NATO expressed concerns with the illegal separation structures in Georgia's conflict zones. NATO Secretary General Special Representative claims that the situation in Georgia's breakaway regions, Abkhazia and South Ossetia, is one of the main topics that will be discussed during the meetings in Georgia. The parties also discussed future steps Georgia should take in order to get closer to NATO integration. Prime Minister Bidzina Ivanishvili also met with NATO Secretary General's Special Representative. The meeting was held at Ivanishvili's business center. The parties discussed integration of Georgia into Euro-Atlantic structures. Bidzina Ivanishvili thanked Apaturai for his involvement in Georgia's integration process. The parties also discussed the visit of North Atlantic Council members. The visit will be a good possibility for representatives of the Council to study the ongoing processes in Georgia and once again reiterate their support to Georgia's integration course and reforms. After the meeting with the Prime Minister, James Apaturai also held a meeting with the head of National Security Council of Georgia, Giga Bogeria. A protest rally was held in front of Tbilisi State's Chancellery. Socially vulnerable people protested against the decision of the Ministry of Economic and Sustainable Development. They are demanding particular answers from the government about securing accommodation for them. Socially vulnerables occupying public school number 13, part of Iashvili Clinic, and the building on Gogoberidze Street were among the participants of the rally. Last week, the Ministry of Economics requested to vacate the premises of those facilities. The protesters tried to enter the Chancellery building during the rally, but the police blocked their way. The participants say that they won't leave unless they receive a written response from the government. Minister of Education examined the printing process of textbooks. After examining the publishing part, Georgi Margvelashvili visited the warehouse in Lilo district where the printed books are being kept. According to the ministry's decision, next year public school students will receive textbooks for free. 1.5 million books have already been printed. Textbooks will be distributed to schools from June 15th and the process will happen gradually. Mayor of Tbilisi, Gigi Ugulava, visited the rehabilitation works of the building that was burnt in 2011 on Tevdore Mgdeli Street and talked to the local residents. The building is fully strengthened, retaining walls have been built and the house has been roofed. According to the government's decision, the mayor's office allocated 250 lari per square meter of the burned building for interior repairs. The rehabilitation process will be completed in 3 months. Natural disaster has taken place in Samegrelo. Strong wind has destroyed the roofs of several houses, kindergarten and refugee camp buildings in Tsalinjikha municipality. The wind has also destroyed perennial trees in Lia village, Potshoetseri and Tsalinjikha Central Park. The wind has caused lesser damage in other parts of Samegrelo. The damaged villages were visited by Tsalinjikha governor. The loss is being calculated by the special commission and the exact damage will be known soon. Chairman of the Agency of Protected Areas, representatives of Kazbegi National Park and Stefan Sminda NGO visited the travertines damaged during the rehabilitation of tunnels on Gudauri-Kobi road section. According to Rati Japaridze, chairman of the Agency of Protected Areas, a special commission was created at the agency which will expedite the process of assigning natural monument status to the travertines. Last week, travertines were damaged by road construction workers. The aim of the commission is to avoid similar cases in the future. The delegation also visited Trusa Gorge, where they examined altered travertines. Changes in the color of Trusa travertines is connected with the drillings held several years ago. And this was all for today, and don't forget to watch us on Channel 9 every day except weekends. Thank you for watching us.